Hello guys, how are you? So welcome to my channel IG Tech Team, and also welcome to another video of face recognition. I have already completed part 1 and part 2 of face recognition. Now this is part 3. In the first video of face recognition, I have generated dataset, and in the second video, I have trained the classifier and save it into XML file. Now in this video, I will detect the face of authorized person. There are two authorized person. You can see here. Let's see if our classifier identifies these two person or not. And what if there are unauthorized person? So guys, let's start. So guys, now I will detect the face and named it if it is already stored in our dataset. So I will go down and write one title here. So I will first change it to markdown and then has space detect the face and named it if it is already stored in our dataset. Shift enter. Okay, now first of all I will import some library. So import cv2 and then cv2 and then import numpy is np, and then from pil import image, and in the last import os. Shift enter. Okay, now I will put rectangle or boundary over the face. So I will open one function, def draw boundary. If my classifier detect my face, then I will put rectangle over my face, and I will pass some parameter over here. I will pass image and then classifier and then scale factor and then minimum neighbor, GSBORS minimum neighbors, and then color and then text, and in the last CLF classifier. So I will explain it to you later, don't worry. And then I will change my image to grayscale image. Gray image equals to, I will change my image to grayscale image. So CVT color, COLOR color, and then I will pass image and then cv2 dot color BGR to gray. So I have already explained it to you guys. This is similar to part 1 of face recognition. Now I will do similar as above. You can see from here. First I have changed my image to grayscale image, then I have used classifier and detect multi-scale method. So similar like this, I will call classifier. So for this I will write here features equals to my classifier dot detect multi-scale, and I will pass my gray image over here, gray image, and I will pass scale factor and minimum neighbor, BORS minimum neighbors. I will not pass value over here. I will pass this parameter because this is inside my function. And now I will make one empty list, call quotes equals to empty list, and then I will open one for loop for x, y, w, h in these features, FEATURES features. So you can see here for x, y, w, h in these faces. So similar like this, I will use these features and I will extract my face. Now I will put rectangle over my face. So for this I will simply write cb2 dot rectangle, tangle rectangle, and then I will pass image, this image, my RGB image, and then I will put xy coordinate, xy, and then wh coordinate from x plus w to y plus h, and then I will pass color and then thickness. So what is this? I have to draw rectangle over my RGB image, or in my live video when my webcam is open. So I have to pass my real image, not grayscale image. And these are the coordinates where to draw rectangle, and this is the color and this thickness value. To predict my image, I have to crop my face and I have to convert my image to grayscale image. But to draw rectangle, I have to draw rectangle in my real face, not in my grayscale image. So you have to remember this point. And then I will predict my image. So I will simply write classifier dot predict. This classifier is from here. So I will explain it to you later, guys. I will pass grayscale image because I have to predict my face from grayscale image. I have a grayscale image in my data set, so I have to convert my face, only face, to grayscale image, and I have to pass this to my classifier. So I will crop my face y to y plus h and x to plus w. This gives two value, one is id and the is pred value. So I will simply write id comma pred. This id is the prediction of this value, 1 the middle value, and we will use this pred to calculate our confidence percentage. So I will simply write confidence. We have one formula to find confidence: 100 into 1 minus this pred value, pred pred, divided by 300, and I have to change this value into integer. So this is the confidence value, whether my image is authorized user or not. Now I will write if confidence is greater than some percentage like 75, 80, I will write 77 over here. And then if id equals 1, if my classifier predict the id equals to 1, I will print one message. I will print the name of this person because id of this person is 1. So I will put one text, cb2.put text. I will put my text in my real image, and I will put one message, the name of authorized person. I will pass xy coordinate where to put this name, x, y minus s, you can change this value, y minus 5, you can change any value over here. Now I will define font style, cb2.font rc, SSEYRC, simplex or complex, your choice. Now I will pass font scale value 0.8, and then color value, and then thickness, and the style of my line, my boundary line, cb2.line slash a. You can find any method over here. Now you can simply put cursor over here and press shift tab to find about the parameter. So image, text, font face, font scale, thickness you can find by typing shift plus tab. So if my confidence is greater than 77 and if my classifier predicts the id as 1, then I will put a message as issue and I will draw rectangle over my face. Now I will copy this line of code, Ctrl C, and I will paste over here, Ctrl V. So if id equals to 2, because I have 2 authorized person, then I will put the name of authorized person, name of second authorized person. So I will put Monish, and everything is fine. Now if my confidence is less than 77, then I will print else control V. I will print one message. I will print unknown message, UNKNOWN, unknown message, and I will change this color to red. So I will change this color to red value. I will simply write 0, 0, 255 BGR. So this is red. So if my confidence is greater than 77, then I will go to this block, and if my ID equals to 1, I will print message, and if my ID equal to 2, means if this ID value equals to 1 or 2, then it will print this message. If my confidence is, this confidence, I have one formula to find confidence, and this confidence is less than 77, then I will print message as unknown person. Means I have no identity of this person in my data set. Now I will fill the empty list codes. So I will pass this coordinate in this list. So I will simply write CORDS codes equals to, I will pass X, Y, and WH, and I have to return this coordinate. RTU and return coordinates, because I have to draw rectangle in this coordinate value. So I have put this function name draw boundary. So I have draw boundary in this coordinate. Now I have completed this function to draw boundary in my face. So I have to first convert my image to grayscale image. Then I will use generate multi-scale method. Then for XYWS, I can get this value from these features. So for XYWH in features, I have to draw rectangle in my crowd face or in my real image, and then I have to predict my ID and predict value. This ID is, you can see here, this ID is I have given to the classifier, but this ID is the predicted value. My classifier predicted this value, not me, not by me. So now I will recognize my face. So I will make one function def recognize, and I get recognize. I will pass my real image and classifier, and then face cascade method. I will explain it to you later, guys. And then I will write quotes equals to, I will call draw boundary method. I will call this function draw boundary, and I have to pass this parameter over here. So I will pass image, and then face cascade method, CASCADE means classifier. This face cascade means higher cascade frontal face. So I will import this letter, and then I will pass, I have to pass scale factor, then minimum neighbors, then color, text, and CLF. So I will pass scale factor as 1.1, you can change this value, and then minimum neighbor as 10, and then color as white color 255, 255, 255, and then I will rename it as face, and I will pass classifier, same classifier, CLF. After I draw boundary over my image, then I have to return my image also. So I will simply write return image img. Now I will call this face cascade method. So I will simply write face CASCADE cascade equals to, I will copy this line, R cascade frontal face default .xml. Okay, Control C and then Control V. I have defined this face cascade method, but I haven't defined CLF. So what is CLF? In the second video I have defined CLF, so you can see here, to train the classifier and save I have defined CLF. So I will again copy this line of code, Control C and then I will paste over here, Control V. And also I have saved my classifier here. Now I will simply load this classifier. So I will simply write clf.load my classifier name class, or I can simply write clf.read. I think load method doesn't work, so I will simply write clf.read and then classifier.xml. Now I will open my webcam, so I will simply write video capture, capture video capture equals to cv2 dot video 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 capture capture 0. If you have external camera, you can simply write 1 or -1, but I will use camera from my laptop, so I will simply write 0 over here. Now I will open one infinite loop similar as in first video. Now I will have one return value and my frame or image. I will read image from this line of code, so I will simply write video capture capture dot read. I will read my image. Now I will open this function recognize, so I will simply write image equals to recognize, COGNIZ recognize. I have to pass image, classifier and face cascade, so I will simply write image CLF and face cascade. I have defined CLF over here and face cascade over here, and I will get this image from my webcam. Now I will simply show my image, so I will write cb2.imshow face detection. Any title you can write over here, so face detection, and then I have to write this message in my image. Now I have to go outside of this infinite loop. For this I can simply write if cv2.wait key 1 equals to 13. 13 is the ASCII character of enter, so if you press enter, then you have to go outside of this infinite loop. Now I have to break. If you press enter, you have to break from this infinite loop. Now in the last, I will release my camera, so video capture dot release, release, okay, and then I will destroy all my window, destroy, destroy all windows. So I will explain this all code once again. So first I have imported this library, and then I have opened one function called draw boundary. Here I have changed my image to grayscale image. Then I will use a classifier. Now inside for loop, I have to draw a rectangle over my face, so I have passed my xy coordinate and x plus w and y plus s coordinate to draw a rectangle over my face. And then my classifier have to predict my ID and period value. So from this period value I will find confidence. This is my formula to find confidence. And then if my confidence is greater than 77, I have to print some message, and else if my confidence is less than or equal to 77, then I have to print unknown person. I have to draw boundary in this coordinate, so I will return this coordinate, and then I will call this draw boundary in this function, in recognize function. After passing my parameter to this value, I will simply return img image, and then I have used face cascade classifier and CLF. So this face cascade, this classifier is R cascade frontal face, and this CLF is LBPS face recognizer. And then I have load my classifier.xml file, and then I have opened webcam. Then inside infinite loop, I will read my image from my webcam, and then I will call this recognize function over here. Then I will finally I will show my image, and I will title this image as face detection. If I press enter, then I should go outside of this infinite loop. Finally I will release my camera and I will destroy my all window. So read this two line: crop face, convert it into gray image and then give it to classifier. And second point is, to draw rectangle I have to give my real image that comes from my webcam. So I have to pass my real image over here, not grayscale image. And in the first line I have to crop my image first. So here I have cropped my image. So from y to y plus s, and sorry, I have left here x to x plus s, x to x plus w. So I have to crop my image and I have to give it to classifier to predict my ID and period value. Now I will execute this code. So I will simply press shift enter. Shift enter. I have one error. Name gray image is not defined. So where is my gray image? Gray image. I have defined gray image over here. So it is not img, it is image. AGE. Now I will again execute this code. Shift enter. Okay guys, hi, how are you? My name is Son of the rectangle. So you can see my name over here. So I have to draw rectangle in my real image. So you can see here, and sometimes it's rename me as unknown. So I have to change my confidence percentage. So if I press enter, it should destroy all window. So I press enter, then okay, my window have been destroyed. So if I change this coordinate value, where is my coordinate value? Okay, confidence value, sorry, confidence value to suppose 75 or 72 or 75, okay, and if I press shift enter. So guys, again see here, my name is Son of the rectangle, and what if there are any unauthorized person? So guys, you can see here, name of two authorized person is shown in white color, and his image is not stored in my data set. So unknown is written. So now if I press enter, it should go out of my infinite loop and it should destroy my all window. So if I press enter, okay, my code is successfully working. So guys, I have successfully detected my face. So my third part is also completed. So in my first part I have generated my dataset, and in the second part I have trained my classifier and I have also saved it. And then in the last part, or in this video, I have successfully detected the face and named it if it is already stored in my dataset. So guys, how is this video? If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I need your complete support guys. Please help me, support me. So don't forget to subscribe. And guys, see you in the next video. Thank you.